All right, we have hit all the buttons. We are ready to start our New Year's Day mini workout. A little something just to help you ring in the new year. We're going to start off with our normal warm-up. So feet hip width apart, starting with just like a gentle turn side to side, check in, see how everything's feeling, especially if you stayed up late last night, might be a little tired, might be a little sore this morning. That's okay. We'll take it easy on ourselves, but still start the new year off right with some punching. If everything's feeling good, lift those heels, turn a little further, a little faster. Let your arms swing out a little further. Two more to each side. And then bring everything back in and moving on to our arm circles. So nice big arm circles forward. And then backwards. And then throw those arms in and out in front of your chest. One arm on top and then the other. And then from here, we're going to move down to our hip rotations. Nice big circles in one direction. And then the other way. And then we're going to bring our feet back in a little bit. Start out with some nice mini side lunges, just warming up the knees and the ankles, making sure that they feel good this morning too. If everything checks out, move those feet a little further apart, do a little bit bigger side lunges. And then only if it feels good for you, even a little wider for some nice big side lunges. If you want, you can take them all the way down into skater lunges and really start getting your legs heated up. All right, bring those feet back in. From here, we're going to move into our windmills. So arms out, feet hip to shoulder width apart, opposite hand to opposite foot. One more on each side. And then you're going to pull everything in and finish off with our high knees. Starting out medium, and then working your way up a little higher each time until you get to whatever is your limit. And then maybe push right at the edge of that. See if you can get them up just a little bit higher, as long as it doesn't hurt. Two more on each leg. And then bring everything back down. Take a second, check in, make sure you're feeling good and ready to go. If anything needs a little extra work, feel free to do a couple more warm-up exercises. But if you're feeling good, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to put our left foot in front. We're going to start off with a front snap kick, jab, jab, elbow. Front snap, jab, jab, elbow. 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Front snap, jab, jab, elbow. Beautiful. Let that double jab go all the way out and all the way back. Nice. There you go. When you're bringing that elbow through, you want to make sure you stop it short. Don't swing so far that you torque your back. Make sure you're protecting yourself at all times. Now, if you're like me, you probably had a nice, easy New Year's Eve night, going to bed early and welcoming the new year from your bed in your pajamas. But if you stayed up late last night or went out to a party, you might not feel like doing the extra burst of speed today. That's okay. You add them in when you want, if you want. If not, it's okay to take it a little slower and a little easier. You're more than halfway there. 40 seconds left. You got this. Almost there, 10 more seconds. And time. All right, from here, switch feet, take a couple deep breaths, and then we're gonna do that same combo on the other side. So we're gonna do that front snap, jab, jab, elbow from the other side. Jab, jab, elbow. Perfect. Here we go, 2 minutes on the clock. So snap, jab, jab, elbow. Do it slow a couple times, get the rhythm. And then once you feel comfortable, pick up the pace. Same thing, remember to stop that elbow short. A good thing to do is to put that hand out to catch it so you don't let it go too far. Plus it makes a nice satisfying thud when you hit. Halfway there. Looking good. Only 20 seconds to go. You got this. And time. Beautiful. Take a second, march that out, grab some water. We went into that one pretty hard and fast, so we're gonna go ahead and take a water break now. All right, bring it back in. From here, we're gonna start off in a horse stance. And we're gonna really heat up our shoulders. We're just gonna do jab, cross, upper, upper. Jab, cross, upper, upper. The deeper you drop that horse stance, the more work you'll get in your lower body. But you can stand all the way up if you need to. You do what's right for you. 2 minutes on the clock, here we go. Just like we did with those elbows, you wanna stop the uppercut short. So bring them up to right about between your nose and eye level, and then stop them right there. Beautiful. You got it, keep going. All right, you're halfway there. Check in with your stance. Can you drop it a little lower? Do you need to come up? Make whatever adjustments are right for you and finish it out. Thirty more seconds. If you want to add in that burst of speed, now's the time. Almost there. 15 seconds to go. If you're doing that burst of speed, go ahead and slow back down to your regular pace. You only want to do those for 15 to 20 seconds at a time. And time. Nice. Give those arms a shake. March it out. Take a couple deep breaths. From here, we're going to put that left leg back in front. We're going to do a lunge pose, but a very mini lunge. So slight bend and up on your back toes. From this pose, we're going to do a jab, cross, hook, hook, upper, upper. So we're going to stay in this pose, working our lower body similar to what we just did with the horse stance, but in a little bit different grouping that's going to work your muscles differently. So you got jab, cross, hook, hook, upper, upper. 2 minutes, here we go. And you can adjust that lunge just like you did the horse stance, deeper or shallower, depending on what's good for you and your knees and your hips. Bring those hands back to your face every time, between every punch. Not only is it a better guard position, but it also helps you get better muscle use because you're using the full range for each punch. You got it. You're halfway there. Check in on that stance. Can you go deeper? Do you need to go a little shallower? Make your adjustments and keep punching. And keep breathing. Almost there. You got this. 5 more seconds. And time. Shake everything out. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Now for this side, you're going to do the same lunge pose. So you're working your lower body the same. But instead of doing the whole cycle, we're just going to punch it out and really work our shoulders. We're doing all straight punches. You can vary the height from nose to solar plexus to stomach or groin. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back up to the top. 2 minutes, here we go. Beautiful, like you're climbing down a ladder. Your nose height, your solar plexus height, your stomach height. Still pulling those hands back to your chin every time. Beautiful. Keep going. You got this. Shoulders might be starting to burn. That's okay. That just means you're working. As long as there's no pain other than that burn, you are good to go. You're halfway there. Check your stance. Make what adjustments you need to so you can finish it out strong. "30 seconds to go. If you want to do that burst of speed, now's the time." You got it. Almost there. All right. If you're going faster, slow it back down to your regular pace. 5 seconds to go. And time. Beautiful. Shake everything out. Go grab a sip of water. And you are done with your New Year's Day mini class. All we have left is our final stretch. Whew. All right. Bring it back in so we can stretch it out a little. Take a nice deep breath. Bring your arms up overhead. Lean to one side. Come back to center. Lean to the other side. Back to center. This time we're going to fold it forward, reaching down towards shin, feet, ground, whatever you can reach. And just let everything hang and relax. Take a nice deep breath. Let your heart rate slow down. And then from here, come up to a nice flat back. Give yourself a little room so you can swing your arms in small circles in one direction. Letting everything hang loose in the sockets. Massage out those shoulder joints. And then swing them in the other direction. And then sink back down as far as you can. Bend your knees, pull everything in, and roll up nice and slow. Roll those shoulders down and back 3 times. And then from here, we're going to take one arm and bring it across our chest, making sure to roll that shoulder down away from your chin. Look out over that hand. And then if it feels good, just nod your head up and down, little small motions. Massage out your neck muscles a little. Bring your head back to center and release, and go to the other side. Same thing, if it feels good, turn and look out over that hand, and maybe add that little nod up and down, nice and slow and gentle. Bring your head back to center. Release your arms. You're going to step forward with your left foot, peel those toes up, and then from here, you're going to reach down until you feel a good stretch through the back of your leg. Pause for just a moment there. And then if you'd like to add a little extra stretch, a little twist to it, take your opposite hand and reach to the outside of that upturned toe. Sink into that stretch just a little bit. You should feel it through your side body, maybe down into your hip. And then release. Come up nice and slow. And then we're going to switch sides. Put the right foot in front, pull the toe up, lean forward. Pause here for just a second. And then if it feels good for you, take that opposite hand, reach to the outside of your foot, and then sink back into that stretch a little. One more breath here. And then you're going to plant that foot, come all the way up, and you are done. Thank you for joining me on New Year's Day, ringing in the new year with some great punches. I will see you next week.